This next activity involves us looking at different ways to format a spreadsheet. Now, the three ways we're going to focus on looking at our spreadsheet in this document are through creating borders, adding color, and changing alignments. These three different ways will all help add emphasis to certain areas of the document, as well as make the document overall look a whole lot more readable and interesting. The first way we're going to look at creating this document is by putting in a border. Now, there's a number of ways you can do all of these activities, so I'm going to try to do them in different ways. So in order to create the border on this first spreadsheet, I'm going to highlight the whole area that I want to format, and then I'm going to right click and go Format Cells. Now, there's a whole range of options when formatting cells. Okay, the one we need to do for border is obviously the border tab. Now, I can add in lines, okay, just by clicking within this area, and that will add a box kind of structure. I can use these tools here to do all around and lines in between. I can also change colors by setting a color and then clicking in those same areas. So I'm going to just stick with black for this one. I'm going to make it all bordered black, and I'm going to click OK. And as you can see now, a border's been added all around my labels, values, and my formula too. Next we're going to look at is adding color. And as you can see here, I'm using tabs down the bottom, okay, for these different spreadsheets. Okay, so each sheet has its own tab. You can create new tabs by clicking this plus icon and then double click on the actual tab to change its name. Now, in order to add color, what I do is I highlight an area, and in this case, I'm going to use the little paint bucket tool, and then I'm going to click to add my color. So I'm going to make all of them yellow, and I'll make the total slightly darker. And I might click on cells and hold Control so I can highlight 3 cells, okay, that are not necessarily next to each other. And I might make all of them green, and these 2 cells I might make blue. And then finally this cell over here I might make light orange. Okay, so as you can see here, I've tried to color the cells differently so that each column is distinguished by color, okay, as well as emphasis is given to the total by it being a completely different color once again altogether. Okay, so color was just done using the paint bucket tool, but once again you can also do it through menus as well, through right clicking and formatting. The final type of formatting we're going to look at is alignment. Okay, so here we are once again with our same sheet. Okay, once again I'm going to be highlighting, but all I want to do for changing alignment is just the actual values that are at the top of the page. Now I'm going to highlight all the actual, sorry, not values, labels at the top of my page. I'm going to highlight all of them. I'm then going to right click and go Format Cells. Okay, and I'm going to go to Alignment, okay, the Alignment tab, and I'm going to change the text to 45 degrees. Now I could have used it by typing it in directly here, but you can click and drag over using the alignment tool over here, or up and down the degrees using the buttons there. I'm going to click OK, and what you're going to notice is they've all gone 45 degrees the way the text is written. Now, one advantage of using alignment is I don't now need as much space between my actual words, so I can actually compact it a little bit tighter now because the text is at an angle. So this is a way of also saving space on each sheet that you use when creating a spreadsheet. Okay, so that's the alignment function. It has the advantages of saving space on the spreadsheet, okay, as well as giving a more of a dynamic look. Now, what I encourage you to do is give all of these a try, but also see if you can combine them all together. Okay, so as you can see this here, all the cells have borders, different colors have been given for emphasis of different areas, and the cell alignment has been used on the actual headings at the top in order to save space. So give it all a try.